Welcome students back onto a new lecture, and today we are going to start a new topic in biology which is a part of science, and the name of the topic would be life processes. Now this topic would be under the different names under different boards, but prima facie it is the topic life processes. Now क्योंकि कई बुक्स के अंदर ये रेस्पिरेशन के भी नाम से आता है, कईयों में न्यूट्रिशन इन द ह्यूमंस, न्यूट्रिशन एंड ऑर्गेनिजम्स के भी नाम से आता है, and so on and so forth. But right now we are more focused about the topic rather than under which all names actually it comes on. Okay, so let's start with the topic first of all, life processes. But before that, I said the word that this would be from a branch of science which is known as biology. Can you tell me what do you think is the meaning of the word bio? Bio means life, okay, and logy means study of. So biology means the study of life or the study of living organisms. When I am talking about the word the study of living organisms, as in what do we need to study about living organisms? है जिंदा तो है जिंदा, उसमें हम क्या करें? But we are going to study, as I always say that I always get amazed when I see a living entity. It can be a cockroach, it can be a lizard, it can be a human being, it can be an amphibian, it can be mammal, it can be anybody at all. Because whosoever has made it, I mean whether it's the evolution which has made it or whether it's the abiotic theory that small molecules aggregated themselves and some kind of chemical reaction happened, and because of that, or whether it's the almighty God actually who has made this. But it's the most beautiful piece of engineering you could ever get. How all of these things are actually being made, and then how do they process their things. Now let's understand. Of course, this topic is very interesting topic in the same way like the way the human eye was a pretty interesting topic or the light was an interesting topic. In the same way, life process is also very interesting because इस chapter के अंदर आपको बहुत सारी चीजें नई सीखने को मिलेंगी. For example, if you ask somebody, what do you mean by the definition of life? He won't be having an answer. Trust me, they won't have an answer. What do you mean by life? You can search it on net, you can search it on dictionary, you can ask a cardiac surgeon, you can ask a neuropathic surgeon, you can ask a kidney and liver, doctor. Everybody would be giving you a different version of life. कई लोग बोलते हैं कि जब हार्ट स्टॉप हो जाता है काम करना तब उसको लाइफ बोलते हैं. तब बाय द वे उसको डेथ बोलते हैं. जब तक ये हार्ट चल रहा है तो बंदे में लाइफ है. कई लोग बोलते हैं कि नहीं, जब वो मूव नहीं कर पा रहा है तो उसके अंदर लाइफ नहीं है. जब कोई ये नहीं कर पा रहा होगा तो उसमें लाइफ है नहीं है, and so on and so forth. There is no proper definition as in such of exactly what life is. Saying this, think about it. What would be the definition of death then? Nobody knows, because it's so complex. Because sometimes even heart stops, but for some moments brain keeps on responding. The nails keeps on growing. The eyelids, they are still doing their part up. Each and everything is just so complex in the topic of bio. So I'm not talking about the word complex in the meaning of the word tough. I'm not comparing this particular topic. That topic is a pretty tough topic. It's very easy topic, but yes, it is complex because every single day you are learning something new. Okay, now let's see this. So life processes, which is a topic of biology. Now first topic actually comes up is the word nutrition. But then comes the word nutrition. But why are we talking about the word nutrition in this life processes? First of all, what do you mean by the word life processes? यदि life है तो उसके कुछ process भी होंगे जिनके through आप define करते हो कि ये चीजें living है या non living है. For example, the word nutrition. इस nutrition के word से आप define कर सकते हो that whether a particular thing is living or non living. Do you want to eat something? Reply. Respond. Please answer. It's not answering. Now this thing simply shows that this guy is simply not eating anything, or he does not want anything at all. Even if I'm going to ask him in the night, even 5 years from now, even 10 years from now, this particular marker is not going to respond. That means he does not have the energy requirements. used to do all these life processes. So that's the reason why nutrition would be one of the life process, whether a particular living entity eats food, what kind of food it eats, how does it eat the food, what kind of energy requirement is over there in the body. So all of that would be covered in the topic nutrition. So is nutrition a life process? Yes, it's a life process. Second word is respiration. So this is Mr. Marker, new name. Hi Mr. Marker, how are you? No response. Respiration. But I think he is dead. So let's try and give him a MTMR with his mouth-to-mouth respiration. I still can't hear the heartbeat. That simply means that he is unable to take in any kind of gas, be it oxygen or carbon dioxide. That means he is unable to respire. It's not compulsory that everybody needs to take in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide, because plants do exactly the opposite, and there are certain bacteria which are known as the methogenic bacteria which is going to consume methane, CH4. So it's not exactly true that only you need oxygen for living. But let's assume that Mr. Marker is a mammal, and let's assume that Mr. Marker ko gas chahiye. No response. See, it's not responding. In simple words, he is not going to respire. So is respiration also qualifying himself or itself as a life process? Yes. Why? Because if a particular thing is not respiring, then we can say that it is a non-living thing. Transportation. Move. I'm saying move. It's not moving. Okay, neither any of the particle inside it is moving right now, unless when I'm, but I am moving my hand, not this marker. So that means that transportation of what? Transportation of all those small molecules which are required to carry all those maintenance activities inside this is not moving, and that's the reason why transportation is also qualifying itself as a life process. But this is non-living for sure as far as these three conditions are concerned. Let's talk about the word excretion. Is there any waste material which this guy is leaving? No, because this marker was kept right over here yesterday, the day before yesterday, the day before yesterday, 2 months before, 6 months before, and so on and so forth. But this did not excrete any of the waste material. That means that when it is not consuming anything, there's nothing which is coming out. So no excretory material. So is excretion also a life process? Of course, yes. Now, when I am saying this word life process, so what actually do you mean by the word life process? Life process simply means all those processes which together perform and combine and synchronize in such a way to carry out the maintenance properties. Remember, pardon me, remember all of us, say the human beings, we think that we have now become equal to gods, and now we are treating ourselves with the help of medicines. Please understand, you cannot cure yourself, or ulta bol diya, sorry. I mean, only you can cure yourself. Medicines technically can't cure you. Why? Because there is this small chemical inside, and believe me, I'm a chemical engineer, so I know a bit about chemicals, not all. Medicines can only, drag your life a bit more, can lengthier a life, बस आपका जो लाइफ स्पैन होगा उसको थोड़ा सा elongate कर देंगे, but उसके आगे if you are thinking that these particular medicines can make you, much more active, much more fitter, it's absolutely wrong. It's ultimately you who needs to do this task. Otherwise, imagine, it would have been such a great pill, कितनी बिकती यदि वो कोई स्टडीज के लिए आ जाती. You take this particular capsule and voila, done. Your chapter number, this life process is done, क्योंकि आपने capsule खा लिया. But technically it doesn't happen, right? So please do understand that medicines are good only as a short-term purpose, but technically you cannot live your life on medicines. And I seriously pity all those chaps whose life is actually, dependent on medicines. Who would like to eat those tasteless pills? उनमें तो कोई taste भी नहीं होता है, कोई taste हो तो कम से कम खा भी नहीं. But anyway, so what do you mean by the life processes? Life processes means all those processes which together perform the maintenance activity in any living organism, not only humans. Now, when I am talking about that these needs to perform maintenance activity, so remember, to perform even this maintenance activity, they require some energy. Why? Because if a molecule needs, to move from over here to over here, there has to be some work done. And what is work? Work should be equal to force into distance. Now this work का जो formula होता है, उसकी जो unit होती है, that is joules, which is energy. And what is energy? Energy is the capacity to do work. That means if a molecule needs from over here to over here, if it needs to move, it requires some energy. And that means that when I am talking about that it requires some energy, you need to get this energy from outside, because inside everybody just wants some piece of energy. Now, how are different living organisms going to get this energy? Some are going to eat something and then going to derive energy from them, or some are going to actually stand in the sun. But why sun? Say for example plants, because sun is the source of energy. Sun के अंदर continuously fuel जल रहा है. Which fuel? That hydrogen atom and hydrogen atom combining together with the fused reaction, और उसको आप हाइड्रोजन फ्यूजन भी बोलते हो और फ्यूजन रिएक्शन भी बोलते हो. And उसके वजह से a lot of energy is actually being made, and this energy you are getting. So if you are thinking that sun की energy या sunlight is not an energy source, it's a huge energy source, guys. In fact, if this sun stops working even for 5 or 7 days, trust me guys, we all guys on earth would be in for a big trouble. Plants would die altogether if there's darkness all across. Why? Because plants just simply cannot continuously take in carbon dioxide like the way they do it in night. In the night there is no sun, so they do not do the photosynthesis, right? But anyway, let's not go into that topic right now. So you understand what do you mean by the word life processes. Life processes will all be those processes which together perform maintenance, and this maintenance of the body would require energy to do so. Let's move ahead. Now let's talk about the first topic of this life processes, which is known as nutrition. So when I am talking about the word nutrition, so what do you mean by the nutrition? Now here is the myth number 1. And ये बहुत सारी companies, because I keep on wondering as in why all these companies do so. आज आपको मालूम पड़ेगा myth number 1, and believe me इस chapter में बहुत सारे myths clear होंगे. Shockingly, you all guys actually learn science in a very beautiful fashion till the age of 12th or whenever, or till 10th, but you guys just forget. And उसके बाद में बहुत सारे XYZ आपको लोग आ जाते हैं fool करने के लिए by saying some heavy English word that say, or some companies, and they'll say इस पर्टिकुलर ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर या इस पर्टिकुलर कंटेनर में बहुत सारे न्यूट्रिएंट्स हैं. ओह न्यूट्रिएंट्स हैं, ओह ओके फाइन, लेट्स कंज्यूम इट. Let's talk about the nutrients and the right definition of nutrients. So what do you mean by the word nutrients? Organisms obtain nutrients and utilize them for various activities. So organisms would require to consume these nutrients to perform their different activities. Nutrients. Now what are nutrients? Very funny thing. Nutrients are substances that organisms obtain from their surroundings and use as an energy source. अब बोलोगे इसमें इतना फनी बात क्या? बोर्ड पे definition copy करके लिख दिया, and that's the reason why. No. I could have actually made the definition by myself, but it is a bookish definition to just tell you that how those companies or how these companies guys actually fool you. Nutrients are substance that organisms obtain from their surroundings and use as an energy source. जितने भी organisms हैं उनको सराउंडिंग से कुछ चीज़ें मिलती हैं, वो उन चीज़ों को यूज़ करते हैं और उससे उनको एनर्जी मिलती है. जो चीज़ें वो यूज़ करते हैं उनके एनर्जी के लिए, these things are known as nutrients. So think about it. Are, by the way, all these leaves or the green leafy vegetables, are those nutrients? Of course, yes. So that means that all of those big short companies which actually claim that there are, carbohydrates and minerals and vitamins and this and that, are they technically fooling you? Kind of yes, kind of no. Kind of yes, because they are saying कि इसमें nutrients हैं. Guys, nutrients हर उस चीज में है जो आप खा रहे हो, तभी तो आप खा रहे हो, because उसमें nutrients हैं. आप दुनिया में कभी भी कोई भी चीज ऐसी नहीं खाते हो normally जिसमें nutrients होते ही नहीं हैं. It's simple. So please understand that whenever you are consuming anything, उसमें nutrients हैं. Because what do you mean by nutrients? Nutrients are those things which gives you energy. Okay. So if I am saying that, by the way, eat this marker, will you eat it? No. Why? Because its name is Mr. Marker. You can't eat Mr. Marker. No. Because this does not have any nutrients. So why would you like to eat the plastic? And that's the reason why even the bacteria leaves it. Only few of them tries to consume it, which we are developing it right now, but normally nobody does it. It's simple. So what are nutrients? Nutrients are those things which you get from the surroundings to get energy. Now remember, the ultimate reason is to get energy to make sure that the maintenance activity is being done. Now, n number of times, and I am not that a patriotic guy, of course I love my country like anything, but that doesn't mean that I'm, too patriotic guy. I'm just a simple, normal, average guy like the way you and me are. Okay. Now, India is one of the blessed country because we have these, beautiful Himalayan ranges all across. And you must have heard that in Himalayan ranges, where a lot of sages and saints and sacred, people actually go and live in the caves. Question is, if they live over there, what do they eat? I'm sure that Maggi is not available at such a high altitudes, right? So if they're not eating Maggi, then what actually are they eating? So they're eating all those wild, fruits and berries and shrubs and herbs and whatnot. But shockingly, they are living. Now the question is, how are they living? They don't have a McD's or a McDonald's. They don't have, Domino's. They don't have the Starbucks over there. They don't have all those amount of things or the luxuries which we do, have it right over here. They don't have Bournvita. They don't have Horlicks. They don't have Complan. They don't have that extra. Then how are those so-called, respected, revered sages are actually living? Shockingly, they have understood the term because they are far more intelligent than what we think that we are, because they know that they only require energy to run themselves up and they can get energy from n number of different things. Sun is the best source of energy. They love sunlight. They love to have all those fruits and shrubs, but what do? We keep on processing it, destroying each and everything, and then we are trying to eat it to say, okay, fine, now we are getting nutrients. So remember, इस chapter में ऐसी हर definition है जो आपको actually में सच बताएगी behind what is happening right now. And believe me guys, maybe it might prove that the so-called COVID-19 and the coronavirus and all this particular thing is actually a gimmick. I don't know. Hold on to the chapter and let's see what all it brings. But within the 5 days, I'm sure that if you actually see the videos of this topic, you would be understanding there are a lot of things which are being said on the media or by the media people is actually not entirely correct. That does not mean that they are lying, but maybe they don't have the entire knowledge of that particular topic and they are just, saying things. Anyway, so let's now move on from the topic of nutrition back onto the topic of types of nutrition. So what are the different kinds of nutrition we do have? First kind of nutrition will be known as autotrophic nutrition. Auto means by self. तो जिस भी word के आगे auto लग जाता है, इसका मतलब वो चीज अपने आप होती है. And I'm not talking about the Indian auto, that yellow and black auto, grrr, meter घुमाया and बैठ गए. Not that. but auto means by self. Okay, so automatic, something which is happening by self. Autonomous, that means they are going to form their regulations and their examinations and their affiliates by themselves. So that is auto. Okay, auto. Now, so type of nutrition is autotrophic. So tropic is that particular level. So autotrophic means by self. So those particular organisms which are going to derive their energy by themselves, which are going to prepare their food by themselves, which are going to get their energy by themselves without depending on to somebody else, will be known as autotrophic. So one of the example of autotrophic will be what? That will be plants. And also certain amount of those blue-green cyanobacteria or the algae काई अभी भी मैं आपको बहुत ज़्यादा दिख जाता है. So all of that particular thing will be falling into the region of autotrophic. So इनके अंदर के भी of course अपन process पढ़ेंगे आगे जाकर के that how does this autotrophic way works in plants. But as of now it's a general introduction. So autotrophic is in plants. Okay. Then comes the word heterotrophic. What do you mean by the word heterotrophic? Hetero means when you depend on something else or on somebody else. So heterotrophic nutrition के अंदर multiple layers आ जाएंगे, multiple sub topics आ जाएंगे. So in heterotrophic nutrition is that nutrition in which the organisms are going to be depending on somebody else for their food or energy requirements. First will be the saprophytic. Now the saprophytic will be under the subset of heterotrophic, remember. Saprophytic. So what do you mean by saprophytic nutrition? Those organisms which actually live their entire life on dead and decomposing matter or feeding on the dead and the decomposing matter will be known as saprophytic mode of nutrition. So dead or decaying matter, for example, fungi or the word fungus or the word yeast. Okay, so all of those are going to depend throughout their life onto the word of dead and decomposing matter. So that is this. So that is fungi. Okay. आपने देखा होगा ये फंगस आम तौर पे कभी-कभी रोटन जो चीजें सड़ रही होती हैं, खराब हो रही होती हैं, डिकम्पोज हो रही होती हैं, उनके ऊपर में ये लगना चालू हो जाता है. So that is saprophytic mode of nutrition. What do you mean by parasitic? Another new word, another new lesson. Parasitic means parasite. Parasite means which actually depend on some other organisms to absorb their nutrition. Say for example the word lice, parasitic. Lice जो जूं होती है. Now all those by the way sit on the scalp. Try to drink that small blood from the capillaries, and that will be parasitic. Or the word leech. Leech घूमता रहता है एक black से color का. If it is going to वो यदि आपके ऊपर में if it is going to sit, then it is going to suck small bits of what? Blood from your body. So it is going to derive its energy requirements or satisfy its energy requirements by absorbing your nutrition from the body. That is known as parasitic. There are certain plants also which are parasitic. For example, amarbel or amaranth बोलते हैं उसको. So all those will be the parasitic. So parasitic दूसरे के अंदर host के अंदर रहेंगे and then they will use to derive this. Okay. Then comes the word holozoic nutrition. So what can be the example of parasitic? That is, for the example, leech and the amaranth or the amarbel. Then comes the word holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition is that form of nutrition. Of course, ये भी heterotrophic में ही आता है. And it is that kind of nutrition in which you are going to consume something inside the body. आप पूरा का पूरा food body के अंदर लेते हो. And then you start breaking them up into smaller molecules. So holozoic nutrition, you take in the whole food and digest it into small particles, and that will be known as holozoic nutrition. So mammals like us, humans, so what do? We do the holozoic nutrition. We try and consume the food inside, and then we digest the small particles of food. So we will be stopping today over here. Hopefully you must have liked the video. Guys, if you do like the video, please press the thumbs up. It's not going to solve anything at all. and trust me guys, it's not going to give me money also, as you know. But guys, the only thing is when you see, when you feel that okay, there are these thumbs ups or the thumbs down even would, you know, love. Because even if somebody, you know, puts a thumbs down, it would give me chance to improve. Okay, why this particular guy or girl has given a thumbs up, that means there would be some problem. So please guys do comment, by the way, and also do like the video. And if you have got any of the friends of class 10, then guys ask them to, by the way, you know, share the video and subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, who cares? I mean, I don't. No, I do. No, I don't. Anyway, guys, chill, relax, take it easy, and guys, please, 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 do, you know, do remember the word parents. Very, very important. Thank you, guys. Love you all. See ya. Bye.